Island of Maui in Hawaii devastated. What was once paradise for many, now a site of ash and tragedy. Officials now confirm at least 55 people have died in the tragic wildfires that engulfed the island.
Yeah, unfortunately, that number is still expected to grow. There's still a lot of people who are still missing out there. We do have live team coverage for you. Our Rick Montanez is in Commerce, where a local labor group is preparing to send aid and supplies to people impacted. And our Cara Fincham live at LAX with what we can expect as flights arrive from Hawaii. But first, let's take a look at this. We're getting some new images of what's left of the historic city of Lahaina. Local officials say no one could have predicted the massive wildfires, which were fanned by strong winds as Hurricane Dora passed south of the islands. Hawaii Governor Josh Green toured the devastation yesterday, saying it will take years and billions of dollars to rebuild.
What we saw was likely the largest natural disaster in Hawaii's state history.
And residents are urged to stay away, with multiple smaller fires still burning in West Maui and many other communities without power, without water. Shelters have been set up to accommodate the thousands who are now displaced. And yesterday, President Biden approved a disaster declaration for Hawaii, clearing the way for federal assistance.
Well, as you can imagine, people are racing to get off the island. This is video taken at Kahului Airport in Maui. As you can see, the line stretched along the side of the airport. Officials are discouraging any non-essential travel to the island. Stunned Southern California visitors are still returning from the fire-ravaged island. And
a group of Southern California firefighters are preparing to leave to help with the Maui rescue effort. Let's go to KCAL News reporter Cara Fincham live at LAX on day 2 with more on the returns, also the departure of Cara.
Good morning, Chris. 4 Delta flights from the Hawaiian Islands coming in here to LAX this morning as this exodus continues. We did speak with a mother and daughter just a short while ago whose family was separated when the fire started.
We got evacuated yesterday. The problem was half of our family was stuck there, and me and my husband were stuck at the other side of the island. We couldn't get back to them. We had no service, no way of contacting them to see what's going on. So we found out from news that they're being evacuated, so we met them at the airport.
Grasses and mountains burned and everything. And we also saw a hotel or apartment being burned down. Like, there was nothing to stop it from burning. I was scared that they weren't going to be safe, and it was scary.
And she actually shot that video from her window as she tried to reunite with her parents. So frightening for them. Other families also spoke about food shortages and difficulties communicating because of that lack of cell service. Made it hard to even get in touch with their airlines, they said, to get a flight out. Now, headed in to help, CAL FIRE teams from Riverside. Take a look at this. They will be flying to Maui today. We dropped in yesterday as they geared up. The governor sending about a dozen members of this specially trained urban search and rescue team to support the search for survivors, as well as rescue operations. Task Force 6 from Riverside, which is a FEMA task force, also goes in after landslides, earthquakes, and other emergencies. And they will be taking some specialized gear with them. We understand they're going to leave a little later on this morning. Back to you.
All right, Cara, thank you for that update. Also, to help the victims of the Hawaii fire disaster, you can go to our website, kcalnews.com, for a link to the Red Cross. It'll tell you everything you need to know to help out.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.